Hi, everyone. My name is Allison Grosz. I'm an attorney and a partner with Hemrick O'Malley, PLLC here in New York City. Today, I want to talk about the importance of paying attention to different USCIS immigration form versions. What I mean by that is USCIS very frequently will update their USCIS forms. Those are the applications and petitions that we actually file and submit for someone's case to USCIS. Now, I'm talking about this today because in recent days, USCIS has announced that they are updating certain forms that are very commonly filed for individuals, specifically related to the form I-131, which is often used for a reentry permit, a refugee travel document, an advance parole, or various other reasons why somebody would need permission to enter the United States after a departure. This is a very common form that we file for various different applications and petitions for people that we represent. Now, last week, USCIS announced that not only are they updating the form I-131, they're also not giving any grace period to the filing. What does this mean? It means that if you are filing an I-131 application, that you need to use the brand new version of the form that was just released last week, which is now 14 pages long, rather than the old version of the form that was accepted prior to that. Now, when I say that you now need to submit the new version of the form without a grace period, this means that as of Friday, October 11th, USCIS is no longer going to accept any other version of the form except for the newest version they just released a day or two prior to that deadline. This means that if you submit an I-131 application and you have a desperate need to travel and you need that to be approved, you need to submit it on the most up-to-date version of the form without any grace period. And if USCIS receives that form on an old version of the case, pre-October 11th, 2024, then they will not accept it, they will reject it, and you will be left without a travel document that you need. So I'm talking about this because USCIS very commonly does update forms, and it's extremely important that you make sure that the version that you are submitting to USCIS or that your attorney is submitting for you is on the most updated version of the form. Oftentimes when USCIS updates forms, they do give a grace period of sometimes a couple of months where they will receive the old version of a form as well as the new version of the form. However, like I said, with the I-131, as well as some other forms that are being updated coming up, such as adjustment of status and work authorization applications, USCIS has announced that they will not allow a grace period, meaning that from the date that the new form is implemented, that is the date that they will only accept that new form and no other prior version of the form. Oftentimes, when attorneys or individuals prepare their immigration applications and petitions, they prepare them over the long period of time. And these forms commonly do get updated by USCIS. So it's extremely important that if you have been preparing a case and you plan on submitting a case to USCIS, that you make sure just prior to that actual submission, before you stick it in the mail, that you make sure it's on the most updated version of the form, because oftentimes, like I just said, USCIS will not only update the forms, but they will update it without a grace period. So with that being said, we here at Hemrick O'Malley, PLLC, of course, always submit the most updated versions of USCIS petitions and applications. We make sure that we're always on the latest and most up-to-date information that USCIS has when it comes to filing the forms properly, correctly, and to the correct location. You can feel free to find us online at hemrick.law, or you can call us at 833-848-7838, and we're happy to answer any questions that you may have about USCIS forms, the updated versions, or about any other immigration matter. We look forward to talking to you soon, and until next time, have a great day.